From Plymouth State University, PM Weather with student meteorologist Eric Jean.
Welcome to PM Weather on your Tuesday evening. I'm PSU student meteorologist Eric Jean. We've seen the clouds increase this afternoon. That'll continue to increase over the overnight hours with a few rain chances as we head into tomorrow and again on Friday before we see a much drier and sunnier weekend, especially for your graduate commencement right here at Plymouth State University. Today's high was 59 degrees in Plymouth. That's a bit cooler than a normal high of 66 degrees. And this morning's low was chilly out there. You could definitely feel that if you woke up for an 8 a.m. class. We're right around 30 degrees here in Plymouth. Normal low for this time of year is 37. So we're quite cool this morning. And again, today's precipitation, we have not picked up any as we are under some fair skies. Currently a temperature of 58 degrees out there, a dew point of 23 degrees. That gives us a relative humidity of 27%. So again, relatively dry air out there with the southwest wind at 3 miles an hour and a sea level pressure of 30.26 inches and falling slowly. The sun will set tonight at 8:01 p.m. We broke that 8 o'clock mark with a moon that's 9% illuminated and waning, heading towards a new moon in just a few nights, and a sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:25. Abundant sunshine as we head through much of Maine and northern New Hampshire right now, although the clouds are starting to increase from southwest to northeast. Where we see the most sunshine, we're at 60 in Bangor, 58 in Augusta, a bit cooler in Portland at 54. As we head westward into New Hampshire, 60 in Concord and 62 in Lebanon, where we've seen the biggest increase in cloud cover. We're in the mid-50s through Glens Falls and Albany right now. As we head further onto the south, we really start to warm things up, especially as we head along the Gulf Coast states, where we're currently in the 80s. And through much of the middle of the country, we do see that same trend of 50s and 60s continue, although with our next weather system that'll be working its way into our region for Friday, we're cooling down into the 40s right now and 50s throughout much of the Pacific Northwest and western coastline. We do have a low pressure system centered just south of the Great Lakes, and that'll continue to move eastward over the overnight hours and into the day tomorrow, bringing with it the chance of showers through much of central New England and southern New England. Again, right here in Plymouth, there is a chance of a passing shower, especially in the afternoon hours, with temperatures in the mid-50s to right around 60 degrees. Our next weather system already making its way through the middle of the country, bringing showers to them. That'll be working its way in as we head into Friday. But before we get there, Thursday will feature showers once again throughout much of the mid-Atlantic states and Great Lakes region. Again, this storm system will quickly move its way eastward and be affecting us for your day on Friday. Here's that first shot of the chance of rain and cloud cover heading into our region right now into the overnight hours and your first part of tomorrow, bringing with it the chance of a passing shower and cloud cover, mainly the main case right here in Plymouth. Our next storm system for Friday just getting going through the Colorado area, and that'll bring with it another chance of rain showers as we head on to Friday. For tonight, we'll see temperatures mainly in the 30s. The higher elevations will be in the 20s. We don't have to go far to the south to see much milder temperatures. We're in the 50s and 60s through much of the southeast and Gulf Coast states. That cool down is found through the middle of the country, though. We're in the 30s overnight, with teens and 20s in the higher elevations of the Rockies, 30s and 40s right along the western coastline. Tomorrow, in a very interesting case around this neck of the woods, where we're in the 50s through much of northern New England tomorrow, and where the cooler weather will be found in southern New England, we'll have rain showers and much more cloud cover around, bringing them the cooler temperatures. And up here to the north, the further south you go into the southeast and Gulf Coast states, we warm up quite nicely with all that sunshine in the 70s and 80s before we see a sharp drop in temperatures with that next storm system working its way through the middle of the country. We're in the 40s and even a few 30s possible in southern Dakota and the Nebraska area. And what we do warm up quite nicely as we head into the Pacific Northwest and western coast in the 60s and 70s. 20s and 30s again tomorrow night, just slightly cooler than they will be for tonight. Again, those milder temperatures continue through much of the southeast in the 60s and 70s right along the Gulf coastline. The cool-off continues through much of the middle of the country in the 30s and 40s along the western coastline. Showers the best chance through the mid-Atlantic states, although there is the slightest chance of a shower passing through the area tonight right here in Plymouth. Again, for tomorrow, we see all that move eastward with an increased chance of a shower right here in Plymouth. It will not last too long and probably be in the afternoon hours if we do get a shower. Our next storm system off to the west, though, quickly moving its way to the east, already in the Great Lakes region tomorrow night, bringing the best chance of any rain and showers to them. We start to dry things out through much of southern New England tomorrow night. The clouds increase tonight with a slight chance of a shower, a low right around 34 degrees and winds light and variable. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies. A passing shower is possible, high right around 59 degrees and a light southwest wind. Clearing skies tomorrow night. Cooler temperatures, a low right around 32 with light and variable winds. Your extended forecast showing we dry out nicely on Thursday and we break 60 degrees after a very chilly start in the 30s. Friday, a bit cooler as we have a lot of clouds and showers around in the mid-50s. And for your graduate commencement on your Saturday morning, we'll be in the mid-60s under partly cloudy skies. Thank you for joining me tonight for this edition of PM Weather right here on Channel 20. You can check out me or my colleagues every weekday night at 7, 10, 11. Have a great evening, everyone.